everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Triangle of Sadness. This is very interesting to me. It's 2 hours and 27 minutes long, which is really kind of long for me. And it's a fashion couple who joins this cruise, an eventful cruise that they go on. It's all IMDb says. Now, it says a comedy and a drama, right? Which is cool. And it's 7.8 on IMDb. 21,195 people rated it so far. So it's supposed to be pretty good based on that. Now, as I was seeing this, for some reason I found it, right? So I either found it on TikTok or Vudu or Redbox. They send me these emails, not TikTok, but everybody else, you know, they all send, hey, here's a new movie coming out. I look at it and I'm like, alright, add it to my list, right? So I'm assuming I got this from TikTok. And for some reason, I believe in TikTok, the person said it's really cool because there's so many different languages spoken in this movie. I don't know if that's this movie or a different movie. So I started scrolling on IMDb to see. There's a whole list of languages. As I did this, I saw one review, and this other person said a new kind of horror. And that's what they said in the review. So I caught that. And I don't normally read that stuff before I watch it, so... But it only says comedy and drama. So maybe I missed that. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm going to get into it and find out what this is about. Hopefully there's subtitles and I get to see this. And we'll see what it's all about. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody. I want to do a quick check-in here. It'll be brief because not a lot has happened. We're watching the Triangle of Sadness. We're at the 1 hour, 13 minute, and 50 second mark. And really... This guy, good looking fellow, he's a model. He starts off in going, you know, to try and get a modeling job. Dating another girl, who I believe is a model as well. The Triangle of Sadness this is the Triangle of Sadness right here. So that just happens to come up in conversation. That's where it comes from. Anyway, fast forward, they end up on a cruise ship. And Woody Harrelson, who I forgot to mention, is the captain of the ship. And they're on this cruise ship just... as a couple, and that's really it, you know. I mean, different cruise ship, they're meeting other people, nothing really crazy, or, you know, they meet some other real rich people. They got the trip for free because his girlfriend is an influencer, so that's how they got on the trip. That's it, man. You know, that's really it. They have an interesting relationship between the two of them, like she's not really looking for love and he's trying to make her fall in love, but that's not very prevalent in the cruise ship stuff. I don't know. They're just on a cruise ship right now. That's really all I can tell you. So I don't understand why the ratings are so high, but hopefully there'll be more to share at the end. But as of right now, that's where we are. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody. We're at the credits of the Triangle of Sadness, and I honestly don't get the 7.8. 21,000 people rated as 7.8. Not me, you know. There's some aspects of this that I do like. The whole second half takes place on an island. So the first hour, is all on the boat, right? I mean, leading up to it, a little bit of backstory about our model people. And then them getting on the boat, and we're learning about more people on the boat. Then it goes to an island kind of thing, right? And that's all I'll give you there. But, you know, and that's where it ends, there on the island. And what they did in the ending, I'm okay with. I might have a couple of different things, but, you know, I'm okay with that, what they did. But they could have made the story a little bit better. There's so much more that I think that they could have done to improve it and let it end this way, like the way that they had it happen. And I'm not going to spoil that for you, but 2.5 hours. I don't feel I got... they didn't do enough in those 2.5 hours, I think. That they could have. They had all that time. Like that whole first hour, them on the boat and stuff. Oh, oy vey. You know, whatever it was. Maybe an hour and 15, an hour, we're going to say, you know, an hour and 15 each side, right? Hour and 15 minutes on that boat. Ugh, it was just painful. I didn't enjoy it. I mean, what was Woody Harrelson for? You know, I mean, I get it, but it just, you'll see what I mean. I think when you watch it, it just feels so drug on that and it doesn't create what you want. You know, you want the creation of more, maybe more liking of characters or more depth behind them and stuff like that. That doesn't happen. You get a little bit of character definition, but not an hour and 15 minutes worth, you know, besides, I mean, not even for our two main actors. There's really nothing there. I mean, you get a little glimpse into their relationship, just a small glimpse, and everybody else is just small little pieces, blah, 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 blah. If they would have spent the time that they had doing that. Then when they go to the island, again, very similar type of situation. A whole lot of nothing happening, and it's not building anything towards, you know, what an ending is going to be, right? I mean, yes, obviously the entire movie builds towards the ending, but you want more and more and more. And, I mean, you want to really connect with these people and feel it and all that kind of stuff, but you didn't get that. I think they missed a boat on that one. No pun intended. But that's just me. I don't see the 7.8. I think they wasted so much time in a 2.5 hour movie that they could have done so much better with. Again, I like the direction. I'm okay with what they did for the ending. I just think, I don't know. Anyway, so that's it for right now. I will give a little bit more detail. Won't spoil the ending, but two more things that I want to say. That is a little bit more about the movie, more specifically. And I don't want to spoil it. If you want to go see it, all natural, go ahead and do that if you don't want to hear any more. But again, I won't spoil the ending, but I will talk a little bit more about that. But there you go. Like I do in all my kind of now reviews. Now, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. You have been warned. Let's get to it right now. So two quick things. One, if you're thinking about taking a cruise, do not watch this movie. Okay? I am not taking a cruise. I'm not, no. So, that's one. So hopefully I'm helpful there. Two, Abigail. Okay? Abigail, second half of the movie. Great. Love the storyline. Love it all. Fantastic. I want the first hour and a half to be a little bit more about Abigail. You know, how does she, you know, we see her, I think, maybe, whatever, but I want more. You know, and you don't have to make it obvious. You just, you know, do it part of character development throughout the entire 1 hour and 15 minutes that happens. You know, little bits and pieces so that when we get to the second half of this movie, it pops. It jives. You know, you're into it. It's great. You just, they spend time on characters that don't get involved. You know, and, anyway. So, there were the two things I wanted to share with you that, you know, I didn't want to say openly in front of everybody else in case they wanted to be surprised a little bit. So there you go. That's it. I told you I wasn't going to spoil the ending, but alright, hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to give this, I'm between a 5 and a 6, to be honest with you. Probably leaning towards a 5 because I was on my phone a ton. So, there you go. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.